Hey guys, I'm gonna show you a game today. It was played between Alexander Alekhine and a guy named Rodzynski. I couldn't really find any information about Rodzynski. I tried finding something about him, but I couldn't really find anything. It's played in Paris, France in 1913, and this is when Alexander Alekhine is actually 19. So he's a very young Alexander Alekhine, and this game goes to show that you shouldn't be materialistic. Most of my games so far have been about that theme, and this is one of the greatest examples of it, I think. And Alekhine, it just has, it seems like many brilliancies in this game. But let's see the game. Rodzynski is white, and Alexander is black. Rodzynski plays e4. We have e5, knight to f3, d6. This is the Philidor's defense. And instead of going with the traditional d4, Rodzynski plays bishop c4. And Alekhine just develops. Bishop g4. We have c3, knight c6, and then queen b3, threatening the f7 pawn, and Alekhine defends this pawn with queen d7. And Rodzynski plays knight g5. He thinks he's tricking Alekhine with this knight g5 move, but it's actually the opposite. Alekhine plays knight h6, and Rodzynski captures with the bishop. Knight captures, queen captures, and now Alekhine is up a piece, and he's threatening to trade queens. But Rodzynski captures the pawn on b7, so I guess he still thinks he's tricking Alekhine, and I invite you to find Alekhine's next move. I'll give you guys a couple seconds. Okay. For anybody who just wants to enjoy the show, in this position, Alekhine plays king d7. Now the knight is no longer available for capture, obviously, but he can capture the rook. You could play queen b5, but you're just allowing Alekhine to develop his pieces. H5, bishop e7, and then it'd be good for black. So he captures the rook. Queen takes a8. Now in this position, immediately plays queen c4. Threatening checkmate on e2, and about the only way you can defend this checkmate is f3, and in this position, Alekhine captures with the bishop. We have g takes, and now I invite you to find another one of his moves. It's another brilliancy, it seems. He plays knight d4. Now if you take the knight, then the queen takes the bishop with check and takes the rook on h1, and it's good for black. But Rodzynski thinks he's going to try and trick Alekhine again, and he plays d3. That way, if he takes the pawn, then he can no longer take the bishop. But he does. He takes the pawn, and so Rodzynski thinks he's getting a free knight, so he takes the knight, and then Alekhine finishes the game with a very beautiful move. He plays bishop e7. Now he's attacking the queen, and he's also threatening queen h4 checkmate. Rodzynski doesn't... The only move you can do to defend the checkmate is knight d2, but simply taking the queen wins the game. So Rodzynski allows Alekhine to finish the game with this beautiful checkmate, and he captures the rook. And we have bishop h4, checkmate. It's a beautiful mating picture, in my opinion. Alekhine is just left with a queen and a bishop versus a knight and two rooks. So it's just a beautiful picture. It goes to show that you shouldn't be materialistic. That's kind of the theme that I've been going for in most of my games so far. I just want to take a moment to talk about the fact that I'm going to be going over the 1953 Candidates Tournament here soon. I'm just preparing some games. I'm going to go over most of the rounds, and we'll kind of follow along with the book that Bronstein wrote. I just wanted to show you guys this game because it's a beautiful game, so I figured why not show it. And Alekhine is one of my favorite players, so that's why I figured I'd show one of his very famous games. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.